So this is our question, and let's wait for the answer. So this is the answer. Notice this text inside the think tag. This is how it is showing that the model is reasoning step by step. You can easily like parse this string and remove this before showing it to the user, of course, but I just wanted to show you because it's so funny how it is like reasoning like a human. But let's see the answer. The government's prohibition on peaceful assembly violates Article 20, which explicitly guarantees the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. And it's even saying that government has some rights to put some restrictions based on Article 29, but it needs to be lawful and necessary. So let's go and have a look at Article 20 and Article 29. Yeah, exactly. You can see that the answer is completely right. Hello everyone, Nariman here. Welcome to my channel. Today we want to use Deepseek reasoning model, which is called R1, to chat with PDFs. We will do this by creating a RAG using LangChain, and we will also create a pretty neat UI for it using a Streamlit. And our main focus would be how powerful these reasoning models can be when they are combined with RAGs. Currently everyone is talking about how powerful is Deepseek. It is surely the most powerful open source LLM model out there, but some people are even comparing it to OpenAI O1 model, saying that this is as good as O1 or even it's better than that. So we can see today how much of that is true. To run one of Deepseek models locally, we need to go to the Ollama's website, and then you can see here that I'm in the Deepseek R1's page. It has many different models, 1.5, 7, and even like 671. Based on your computer's resources, you can choose which one you want to pull. I tried on my laptop like 70, 32, and 14. And for this project, I'm gonna use 14 because 32 and 70 was just too slow. So let's go ahead and pull this model. You can see that there are some instruction on how to run each of them. I don't want to run them, I just want to pull one of them. I'm just gonna copy this command, going to my command line. And instead of run it, I will just go and write pull. And as you can see, I already pulled it, but for you, it's gonna take some time. This will be good enough for the usage of our project. You just need to pull one of these models. So now let's go and have a look at our project structure. So we need a Streamlit for building a UI. If you are not familiar with the Streamlit basics, I would suggest you watch this video. And we need a couple of LangChain dependencies like LangChain core, community, and of course Ollama, which has the integration with the Ollama models. If you also want more information and details on what is LangChain and what is RAG, I also explained it in this video. But in this project, we will work with it and I will explain a little bit more. And at the end, we will need PDF Plumber to like load PDFs and extract text from it. LangChain offers many integrations with different PDF tools. Today I'm gonna use PDF Plumber, but based on your needs, feel free to use the integration for unstructured or with Ducklink or any other PDF tools that fit your needs. So I will need to install all these dependencies. I will go to command line again, and I would say pip install -r requirements.txt. I will hit enter. It will install all the dependencies for you. And let's go back to the project. I already created a skeleton for our project and I will explain it to you now. So we basically need to create a RAG because LLMs are trained on some data but they don't know what is the weather today, or what is the latest news today, or what is the information in a certain PDF or a certain website. So if we give them context, we can use their power, in this case use the power of reasoning, to ask very detailed questions and get very precise answers. So in this process, we need to do a few things. First of all, we need to upload our PDF. So the user will come and upload some PDF in our system. This is what we are going to do in the upload PDF method. Then we basically need to load this PDF and extract all the text from it. This is where we are going to use PDF Plumber and LangChain loaders to do this task for us. Then we will have a bunch of text, like each page would be a document, like a LangChain document. This is great, but it's still not good enough for our processing, because usually LLM models are not that great with long text. So in the next phase, I'm going to split the text into smaller chunks. After all these pre-processings, I need to index my documents, which means I need to bring them into vector space and then store it inside the vector store. As you can see, I already created an embedding with the Deepseek model, which is in charge of creating vectors out of text. And then I already also created a vector store. I'm using in-memory vector store for this project, but you can use any other vector store that you want, like Elasticsearch or Chroma. LangChain has integration with many of these. So then after indexing the documents, my job for PDF processing is done. Then we would implement a chat, and then user can ask questions. These questions are like a query. We need to hit the vector store and load all the related documents to that query. This is the job that is done inside the retrieve docs. And at the end, we will create a prompt which will contain also the user question and also all the related documents that we retrieved. And we will ask the LLM, please answer the user's question with this context. This is what is going to happen inside the answer question. So let's waste no more time and start coding. We will start by uploading the PDF. Notice that I already created a PDFs directory variable here, and the directory is here in the project. So the user will upload the PDF and we will store it inside this directory. This is like a very basic Python task, just writing to a file. We will say with open and then PDFs directory plus the file name. And then we will write to the file using the files buffer. Next, we need to load this PDF. So we are passing already the file path, and then I can just use PDF Plumber loader, which is the integration with PDF Plumber in LangChain, and then give the file path, and this will give me a loader. All I need to do now is call the load method on it, and this gives me a list of documents. If I'm not mistaken, each page of this PDF now is representing a document, which is just a LangChain class that wraps the text. So all the extraction is happening under the hood. So that's it, very basic. I just need to return the documents. So next I'm gonna pass these documents to be splitted into smaller chunks. I'm gonna use LangChain's recursive text splitter here. So I will say, yeah, recursive character text splitter, and then you need to define like the chunk size and everything. I would say the chunk size 1000 looks good. Yeah, let's actually use the default that is being suggested by Copilot. Chunk size 1000, overlap 200, and add a start index true. That is a good default. This is my text splitter. And I will ask text splitter to split documents. Notice that we have the documents passed in the method. And this will again give me a list of documents. Like for example, if you have a PDF of 10 pages, first you have a list of 10 documents, and then you will give it to this split document method. It will split it into smaller chunks, and now probably you have a list of 100 documents, let's say. So I need to I can just return this and be done with it. For indexing documents, I can use our vector store and then the method which is called add documents, and then pass all these docs. What this method will do is that it will use this embedding to move all these documents to vector space, and then it will also store it itself. So for retrieving the docs, I'm going to use the similarity search. So this method will take the user query, which in this case is a question, and it will retrieve all the related documents. So of course we will need to use our vector store again, because all the documents are stored there. There is a method called similarity search. I will pass the query and return this. This way we have all our related docs. At last, when we want to answer the question, we need a prompt. So I actually copied the template from the LangChain website. Let me create a template like this. And let me just copy and paste it here so I can show you. I will paste it here. Yeah, it's saying that you are an assistant for question answering. Use the following pieces of retrieved context to answer this question. If you don't know the answer, just say that you don't know. Use 3 sentences maximum and keep the answer concise. So the question will be here. This is just a template. We will add the data later. And the context would be here, and then we will get an answer. So I will use LangChain's chat prompt template. This one. And then create from this template. Now we have a prompt. Then I need to create a chain with my prompt and my model. Notice that I already defined my Ollama model here with the model Deepseek. So I will just do the chaining. It's like prompt and then pipe and then model. This will be our chain. One thing that I need to do is to create the context. Notice that I have separate related documents that our vector store thinks that is related to this query. And here prompt wants from me a piece of text, like combined together as a context. So I'm gonna just pass here like the question and also the documents. This is not the context. What I can do is basically join all these documents together. Maybe with 2 new lines to separate them. I can join all the page content of these documents, and now I have like one piece of text that I can pass it to the LLM. So if I invoke this chain with question and the context like this, in response I will get the answer that I wanted. So let's return this one. So that's it, that's our logic. Now let's go ahead and build our UI, which is pretty simple with Streamlit. I'm gonna use Streamlit's file uploader, and as label I'm gonna say upload PDF, and the type I'm gonna restrict it to PDF. I'm gonna also add accept multiple files as false, because we want to process one PDF at a time. This will give me a uploaded file Let's also break this down. So I'm gonna say if there was an uploaded file, first upload this PDF, yeah? Then I need to load this PDF and make documents out of it. For the path, I'm gonna say PDF directory plus uploaded file.name. Yeah, like this. And this will give us a bunch of documents. Then I need to split these documents into smaller chunks. I will use this. So now I have all the chunk documents, which I can index easily. Index docs, and then documents will be passed to it. So now the indexing part is done. I need to create a chat here. I will say a Streamlit chat input. I don't need any label here. I will just get the user question here. So after the indexing is done, we are creating a chatbot so the user can ask the questions and then we will show them the response. So if there was a question, we need to retrieve the docs from this user query. And these are like related documents. After we have related documents, we can answer this question using the user's question and the related docs. And this will be our answer. So the question is how to show it in Streamlit now. Here, when there is a question, I can say Streamlit chat message, and then I am writing as the user. So I will specify the role. And when there is an answer from the bot itself, I'm gonna say chat message from the assistant. The role is called assistant, and then I will write the answer. That's it, very basic. So yeah, that's it. We can run and see how this RAG is working. Let's go to our terminal. Let's clear this, and I will say Streamlit run PDF rag.py. That's it. Let's run it. Let's go to our browser. And as you can see, we have a pretty minimalistic design. Just upload your PDF and then we will show you the chat. What I want to upload is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It has all the articles regarding the human rights, and it's not that big. That takes lots of time to upload and process. It's like 8 pages. And I don't want to just ask very simple questions, right? What is Article 29 is saying? This is a reasoning model, and I want to show you how powerful it is. So I will ask questions that are regarding comparison and reasoning. So let's upload it first. I will go here and I will drag it. It will take some time, of course, because it's like processing 8 different pages. Let's wait. And as it is done, you can see that there is a chatbot appearing here that I can ask my questions. So let's ask some hard questions that needs reasoning. I'm gonna ask if a government forbid the right to assemble peacefully, which articles are violated and why? Let's ask this question. So this is our question, and let's wait for the answer. So this is the answer. Notice this text inside the think tag. This is how it is showing that the model is reasoning step by step. You can easily like parse this string and remove this before showing it to the user, of course, but I just wanted to show you because it's so funny how it is like reasoning like a human. But let's see the answer. The government's prohibition on peaceful assembly violates Article 20, which explicitly guarantees the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. And it's even saying that government has some rights to put some restrictions based on Article 29, but it needs to be lawful and necessary. So let's go and have a look at Article 20 and Article 29. Yeah, exactly. You can see that the answer is completely right. And here also, there are some indications that in a democratic society, for public order, you can impose some restrictions. I'm gonna ask another hard question, which requires reasoning. I'm gonna ask, can you tell me about a situation where freedom of speech is in conflict with another article, and what guidance does the declaration offers for that situation? Let's see. So this is our question. Okay, the answer is ready. This is just the thinking phase. Let's look at this. So first of all, it understood that freedom of speech is under Article 19. It's saying that it can conflict with Article 2 and Article 5, and Article 29 provides guidance on that. I guess we had a look at Article 29 in the previous question. It was saying that government can impose some restrictions, and we can just take a look at Article 2 and Article 5. And it is saying that, for example, in Article 5, that no one should be subjected to torture or to cruel treatment. So it looks like the answer was more or less correct. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. As you can see, combining RAGs with models with reasoning can be really powerful. And then it's just not simple Q&A, but you can use even comparison, find contradictions and stuff like this. Please like this video and also subscribe me for more content like this. See you around.